Oh shit.
I gotta do it big. I gotta do it big. I gotta do it big. Gotta do it big. That's the only way to live. Come on. Yeah, come on.
Well, good morning guys. It is so bloody cold right now, but this adventure actually started probably about 3 to 4 days ago when we were packing for this tinny trip at Jared's house. I'll snap back to that footage just to show you, give you an idea of how we sort of packed the cars. So I'll see you in a minute. You should be fine. So what do you think?
I'll go this end, go around to the right,
And then get the bottom up.
yeah, put the bottom,
Yep.
back, and lift it up.
Welcome to another tinny trip. I thought I'd catch you guys before we're even on the water. So I'll try and let you in on as much as I can as preparation begins for the trip, but bit of a different setup this time. We got one of the tinnies going on the roof of the dual cab over here, which is Justin's, my cousin, but I'll introduce you to everyone on the first night, which is the Friday Arvo. So it's a Wednesday Arvo now, and we're just preparing everything. We've got the boys over here and we're just getting everything ready. And then once we've sort of got that ready, we'll have a couple of beers and discuss where we're going to stay on the first night. So it's a 2-nighter, but on the first night, which is, well, it's a 3-nighter, but on the first night we're staying somewhere close to the destination. But let me let you in on the rest of the details when we get down to our first campsite. I can't wait for this one, guys. Brand new river, brand new experiences, brand new crew members. See you guys soon. So as you can see, that's how we packed the cars. Now we're back here. It's too bloody early and too dark still to show you how we've run the setups, but I will explain to you where we are. We are probably about an hour out of Walpole, but this time we're exploring a whole new river system, and I can't be more excited, to be honest. I'll show you guys the crew that I'm with once I get to the boat ramp. It's literally just turned 5 o'clock in the morning. We're at a beautiful little river spot. I can't show you what it is because it is too dark, but I'll see you when the sun's rising and we're in Walpole. And I'd love to run by you guys how I've actually packed this boat, because I think I've gotten it down to a fine art. I'll see you guys when we're at the bloody boat ramp. Can't wait. Well, this is not the morning that I expected, guys. I must be honest. It definitely did not forecast this, but the forecast has changed. But to be honest with you, it's going to be bugger all. It says 70% chance of under a mil or whatever, and you can actually see on the radar there's a strip of clouds coming through. So we are in here quite bloody early. So we've got nothing but time to wait around, and we've got a bit of stocking up to do. We're going to get ice and a bit more firewood, just because last night we wanted to use as a bit of a gauge of how much firewood we would use. But stick around, because we're just going to wait this bit of cloud out, wait for Caltex to open, get our gear, and then when we're at the boat ramp, I want to walk you guys around and introduce you to everyone. We found the boat ramp, we've got plenty of firewood. There's nothing else to do but to bloody, you know, smoke the joint out as I usually do, and put the boats in and get exploring.
Proper jetty at this one.
Oh, how good's this? So we're down here at the boat ramp, and I thought I'd take a quick second, just because as the guys are unloading now, I've got a little bit of time. So I wanted to run you guys through the sections of my boat and how I've packed it, because I reckon I've gotten it down to a fine art. And for anyone, I have had maybe like 100,000 people contact me, but no, I'm only joking. But I've had a few guys say, you know, I want to get out and do a bit of tinny camping. So this is for you guys, just to show you how I've loaded up my boat, as I think it's the most efficient I've gotten it so far. So in this back section, this is the fuel section. I've got a 22.5 litre Jerry here, which feeds the engine. And then I bought a little 10 litre spare as a backup. Now, this is a thirsty engine, but it should last the whole trip. You'll find that if you do have a tinny, you do get to know it. You do get to know how thirsty it is, and then you can judge it from there. And I've also got a battery that runs my little cheap Lowrance sounder. It's a bloody ancient piece of gold, that is. And then moving on to my mid section here, my swag fits perfectly in between the front and the back seat. And it leaves a perfect amount of room for me to walk around or maneuver in the boat as I need to. I keep my esky in the middle. I think I've run through in previous tinny episodes about how I pack my esky and stuff like that, if you look back to maybe the first tinny trip that we did. And here's another thing I actually wanted to show you, because this has changed everything for me. My main man, Jimmy at Grab Me Gear, he gave me these dry bags to try out for this tinny trip, and it couldn't have come at a better time as we've had rain this morning. So I'm bloody stoked that I had it. Thank you, Jimmy, I appreciate it. These are absolutely incredible. These are made out of truck tarp or truck canvas, I think it is. Super strong. Jimmy was a little bit concerned whether it would smell like, because it's got quite a strong PVC smell when you first have it. But it does not affect the smell of anything. I've got all my clothes in here. I've changed this morning. No smell whatsoever. Jimmy, thanks for them, mate. I'll do a bit of a run through at the end of this trip if I remember, to let you know how they go. But I can already tell they're going to be absolutely amazing. And then on my front seat, I like to keep the weight up the front. So I keep my firewood up there. As I said, carrying a bit more firewood than we usually do, because it's so bloody cold down here. It was 3 degrees this morning. We need a fair bit, so I keep the weight up the front there. Because I'm a larger lad, it keeps it nice and level. So and then straight up in front of that, just under the bow there, is I've got on the left a Grab Me Gear dry bag, which I put all my cutlery in, my knives, a bit of, you know, paper towel, a pan and everything like that. works out absolutely perfect. But I reckon I could do with one more maybe on top of it. But at the end of the day, you're going on a tinny trip, you need to cull stuff. So the more room you have, the more you're going to bloody use up, aren't you? And then I've packed an axe up in the front, and then I've also got a little pantry box, which I use that idea off of Jared, to keep all your dry stuff in, as in, you know, chips, bread, rolls, you know, all that type of stuff. But apart from that, the anchor's up there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use the anchor this weekend, just because I think we'll be drifting as far as fishing goes. And there's one more thing. I've got this little, it's like a caddy thing that hooks onto the back of the boat, and one of Jimmy's bags fit in there perfect. Now in here I've got a couple of gadgets that I want to show you guys throughout this weekend. In here I keep zinc, Aerogard, Stingos, an awesome little tactical torch from Earth Track. Guys, I want to show you this. This is a freaking monstrosity how nice this little night call light is. And just a little knife as well that I got from Simon. That fits perfectly in there. And I'm also going to throw my wallet and keys and stuff in there, because that's a nice little secure spot for it. So enough of me babbling. Let's get these tinnies in the water. And I've got to introduce you to everyone. Jeez.
Nah, sweet.
So I'll jump over there.
Yep. Main paper gets tired. Yep. So where are we going with it? We just walking it.
Yeah,
Walk
straight
back
that way.
Just watch the camera and then across again.
Alright, boys. Yep, giddy up. It's good, isn't it? Okay, it's come to the time where I want to introduce you to who's coming on this trip. You'll have a couple of familiar faces, and you'll have faces of new guys, and it's a really good crew. So this would be a familiar face or a familiar bum.
All back, mate. All back.
Jared.
How are you, bud?
This is my cousin Jared. You might remember from the New Year's trip that we did with your troopy. You'll remember his troopy. He's going all Ponzi on us, and he's got a big 200 series now, haven't you?
Yeah, that's nowhere to be seen.
Nah. And then you might have guessed it in the background. That is Jared's younger brother, but he's twice the size, and he's strong.
Yeah.
He's a strong boy.
I'll dip down.
Yeah. So it's funny, this tinny, there's a story behind it. Tell us what happened. So how you were going to jump in.
We were originally, Jazz and I were going to jump in together. Well, that was my idea to jump in
Yeah.
with him, and then a couple of weeks later Jazz hit me up and said, I bought you a tinny.
Big impulse buyer.
Bad for it, eh?
Wait, so what did you
Just
pick
as
this
well
one
as
up for? Yeah, exactly. Oh, exactly, yeah. You wouldn't have fit otherwise. So.
No, I got this for $300.
Yep.
And then, yeah, had to license it, another $100. And yeah, Breno, thanks Breno. Kind enough to have the old cabin roof, mate.
Sitting there, she's nice and light.
Yeah.
We'll show you the starting process for that later. It's a bloody good laugh. Reliable as, but she's, you can't steal it.
Yeah.
Unstealable. So yeah, Jared put the false floor in, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then yeah, all we got to do is pack this one up. Michael, I'll show you the next bloke who's coming with us. He's packing up his stuff. And then we got to get out in this water, mate.
Yeah.
She's clearing up now, guys, so I'm bloody stoked. I'll be back in a second to give you a hand. Once you're finished.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. Makes a big difference the crew you go with, no matter what, it does. Brings up the morale, you know. Why'd you park so far away? Making me walk all this way. Okay, guys, and another bloke who I've been wanting to get out on a tinny trip for a long time now, but you work FIFO, Mike.
Yeah, mate.
This is Mike from Lucky's Adventures.
G'day, guys.
How are you, brother?
How you going, bro?
Ready to go?
Yeah, stoked, man. Can't wait.
Yeah, so show us through your tinny, my dude.
Yeah, so 3.8 metre Savage.
Yep.
With 20 horsepower Mercury on the back.
You've got plenty of bloody room, haven't you?
Yeah, still got heaps in there. So first trip. So we'll see how it goes.
Excited is an understatement, isn't it, mate?
So excited, bro.
And then the donk.
Yeah, it's an old Blue Band Mercury.
Oh, mate.
20 horsepower.
Jeez. Hey, if my dad's watching this, Dad, remember this motor? Oh, bloody hell. No, that's done well, mate.
Yeah.
You've packed that pretty well, eh?
Yeah, I think it's going to be all right. We'll find out, won't we, when we get in the water?
Yeah, exactly. I'm a bit concerned that you have a fair bit of room. That's all. Same size tinny. Why am I loaded up?
Oh, yeah, it's all right, mate.
Oh, mate. So, Mike's actually a mad keen fisherman, so time to show your skills up, mate. Hey, you'll be right here. You always win around us.
We'll see how we go.
Yeah. So, if all works well, I'd love for you to catch a couple of nice fish, and for Jared's might do some bloody nice fish tacos, mate. Weather's clearing up. Oh, dude. Let's get into it. All right, guys, time to get these in the water. Let's do it.
Yeah. Get the oars in there.
You good? You right? Yeah. Nice and easy, mate.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Oh boy, that's freezing. Oh, numb. Oh, nummy feet. Oh, Sen looks a bit heavy. Oh, she's gone down.
Yep. Yep.
Don't trust the Land Cruiser, bro. Don't ever do that. That looks like it's sitting pretty good, eh? Yeah, they're both pretty good weighted. Once you're in the back of that, Mike, you'll be sweet, eh?
Hope so.
Yeah. If you do that without the screwdriver, I'm going to be pissed, eh?
Hey.
If you start that up first crack without the screwdriver, I'm going to be pissed.
It's warm now, should.
Yeah, got ya.
Yeah, baby.
How's it feel? Feel a bit different to the,
Pun?
yeah,
Yeah, like,
bit more rocky?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
you be right, mate?
Bit of getting used to. Oh, yes.
Cheers, Pete.
Good to go?
Mate. Happy days.
The throttle on this not working, Juice?
There you go. Let's see if she wants to be nice to me today. Righto, she was bloody kind to me then. Thank God. Well guys, we're here, we're out on the water. Unfortunately, you know, I've been in this position many a times before. I feel bloody terrible for him, but poor old Mike, he can't get his engine going, so we're just towing him along for now. We'll try for sort of, you know, 2 hours stuffing around trying to get it going, but you know, it's just one of those things. You can't control that. It's unfortunate. Poor old Mike, he's pissed off, but now he's all good now. But that's the best attitude to have, I think, you know. I said to him, I said, no matter what, mate, we'll get you out there. So we're going to power on a bit, and we actually don't know what the plan is now. We just wanted to go for a bit of a cruise, clear their heads a little bit without getting too pissed off. So it'd be pretty bloody bad if it was to dampen our spirits. So we're going to have a bit of a cruise, clear their heads, and then I'll let you know of our plans. We'll see you soon, guys. You're going to keep an eye on these guys. I reckon he's just here for a free ride. Looks a bit relaxed, doesn't he? Oh, it's so damn important that, you know, in the shitty times like this, I think you've got to really make the most of it. You know, Mike has really handled it well. We don't know what's going to happen. I've got to be honest. I'm quite nervous whether we're going to find, you know, a camp spot or not. I really, really don't know. But either way, I'm going to bring you guys along. It'll be a good laugh nonetheless. But there'll definitely be some fishing, I think. Have a look at the lazy bastard. Oh, good fun, guys. You always got to make the best of it, I think. What else can you do? Lunchtime, mate. What do you got, mate?
Yeah, just a bit of peri-peri chicken, some cheese, some lettuce, Lucky's wraps.
Lucky's wraps.
There you go, brother.
No, drive-through. Bit of a drive-through there, mate.
Drive-through. It's like McDonald's, isn't it, bro?
Go to the next window. Get your drinks at the next window. Oh, here comes the next customer here. You right? Oh, they're nice, mate.
Alright?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Cheers, Mike.
Hey, you're right, brother.
Legend, mate. Thank you.
All good, mate. Enjoy.
Beautiful, mate. Oh, keep it there.
Sure?
Yeah, I'm just trying to offload stuff onto you.
Yeah, no worries.
My esky's full.
I deserve it.
And the beer of choice today, Shelter Summer Sours. Absolutely beautiful. This was the first, well, first, what would you call it? First beer that I tried from Shelter, and it blew me away. It's almost, I don't know, it's almost like lemonade mixed with beer, but it's beautiful, like a shanty, but just a lot more refined. Get yourself some. Surprisingly, the Johnson is handling it really well. I mean, we can only basically go 5 knots, which is fine. That's the speed limit here anyway. But there was no way I was letting old mate miss out on this adventure. And he actually still seems quite confident that he might be able to get it going. But either way, he's a very, you know, glass half full type of bloke, mate. So that's the type of dude I want hanging out with me. At the end of the day, you know, when you team up together, there's three running tinnies, you can always get each other out of the shit, I feel. But, have a look at him, he looks like he's having the time of his life. Absolutely awesome. When someone's like that with me, I know that he'd help me the same, then I'll do the bloody same for him, any bloody time.
Money on my mind and I'm headed to the top. I won't stop until I find it. Write my name in diamonds, but all these lights are blinding. I wonder, is it worth it? Feel like I'm losing my mind. Yeah, remind me.
Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you, baby. Don't let them rain on your spark. Keep it close to your heart. All of the pressure's gonna drive you crazy. Close your eyes to the madness. In the morning, it's all gonna vanish. Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you. Don't be afraid, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, don't be afraid.
where they reckon the current really picks up, so I wanted to have a quick look. And then it's getting to around 3:30 now, which Mike reckons this is now the peak fishing time in about half hour, eh? Bloody better be. Oh yeah, funny. About probably half an hour ago, I think I picked up a bit of dirty fuel in the in my jerry can because it's been sitting around a little bit foolishly. But yeah, we're able to sort it out. Put a bit of fresh fuel in there, and we're sweet as now. Touch wood. That's rough as. That is flowing. Oh, my rod. That's a good rod. That's a good rod, dude. That's better than an ugly stick, that is. That's wild. You confident, mate?
No.
Hey, tell us what happened over there.
Well, Pete tried to tell me to grab that log, and it snapped.
That one there.
This
This is running, man. This is running so fast. Tell you what, you want to come down here if you want to practice for the Avon descent. Jesus. I'm just trying to tie off to that branch over there. I wish I had the camera on. It's all the best parts, eh? Mike's hanging out the front. I'm like, yeah, he's like, yeah, we'll tie off to this one. Goes to grab onto it and it just snaps in the water. Breaks away.
You've set me off all weekend, Pete.
Oh, mate. Unreal. All right. Time to catch some fish, mate, I reckon. You going to grab a beer?
Yeah, I reckon.
Grab us a sheltie while you're there, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you, kind sir.
Do you want me to open it for you, mate?
Please. One-hander.
Oh, you want
Oh, shit, dude. That was... Oh! Shows you how rough the old water's been there, mate. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, bro.
Killer, man. All right, guys, we're going to get fishing. Look how fast this water flow is flowing. There must be some rapids up there, eh? Well, guys, we bloody made it. That was a mission. That was a full mission, eh? Oh, what a day. We're here at camp now. It is dropping degrees as we speak, so we're going to get the fire going. We've got plenty of firewood. That's the good thing about it. So let me show you how we've arranged our boats. That worked out pretty well, wasn't it, towing? Towing's fine. It chews up more juice, but it's fine. So just, yeah, this is a nice little embankment there. Lucky's tied to the tree here, and then I'll tie to him. But they're not going anywhere, are they?
Nah, they won't go anywhere, man.
So, I think the next thing is we'll get this fire going. Nothing too interesting for dinner and stuff tonight, just a bit of an easy cook up, and then tomorrow night, if we find a really nice spot to camp, or if it's not this spot, or if it is this spot, I'd love to do a beer and bite segment. So this one I'm really looking forward to. We've got some heap of different stuff, so let's get it going. Quickly now, grab another beer. See you shortly. Oh god. Right guys, we're back at camp. Now that's been a bloody big day. It's funny how most of the footage today is of me towing Lucky, but I'll tell you right now, it's a lot more tiring than you think. It takes it out of you, but you sort of, there's a part where you're sort of like a little bit tired. You're like, oh shit, I hope we find camp. But we found camp. and it just gives you a second wind, a new boost of energy. I wanted to go around and ask each bloke what they thought, especially the two new guys who it's their first tinny trip. I'd like to know their experience. But as far as cooking's concerned tonight, they're pretty simple dinners, so I won't even bother showing you. But tomorrow we're filming a Beer and Bites episode, and there's some rippers on there. And bloody be sure to watch it, honestly. So on to the first man, who's enjoying a jungle juice. Or it's empty. Sounds like it's empty.
Yeah, it's empty now.
How you going, mate? What do you think, dude? What's your experience?
I think it's f***ing awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously the tinny let me down today.
Yep.
Thanks to Pete, tying me around, and the boys.
But you're going to give it another go. That's one thing I haven't mentioned.
I'll give another crack in the morning.
Yep.
Maybe check some more electrical stuff.
Yep.
And yeah, either way, tying around, cracking a beer.
Yeah.
Having a laugh.
Very good.
Beautiful spots.
It wasn't one beer, it's plural. But I'll tell you what, you said it before, the effort he's put in without getting too angry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Jared reckons he would have thrown it in the water by now, eh? Or what was your exact words? Punch the cowling in.
Yeah, well, probably shouldn't go there, eh?
Oh, shouldn't go there. But loving it, mate, so far?
Yeah, it's absolutely awesome, man.
Ah, good.
Different world of camping.
Well, fingers crossed we get the thingy going, but if not, I'll keep towing you around.
Oh, yeah. I'm easy with that.
But you're dreaming if you think I'm towing that 100 series home. How about you, mate?
Good, mate.
Hey,
You?
we've done many of this before.
Oh, yeah.
I was saying to the guys before that because it's very new to us.
Yeah.
There's that uncertainty,
Yeah.
and you don't know where you're going to be. I mean, an hour and a half ago, we're like, shit, what are we going to do?
It's dense down here. Like,
Yeah, it is super dense. Yeah, super dense. But we ended up coming across a bit of a gold mine. Stoked,
man,
eh?
mate, yeah.
Yeah. Now, Jared's doing, so with the Beer and Bites episode, Jared's joining me and in the cooking. So I'm not going to say what it is. I reckon
We'll
it's
see how we go. Okay.
No, you got this. You got this.
Nah, should be right.
You have got this. Jussie,
Hey, buddy.
what'd you think, mate?
Bloody unreal.
Unreal?
Oh, mate.
You had a big smile on your face all day.
All
dude.
day, yeah, can't wipe it off me.
Wouldn't want to try either. What do you think, though,
having
man?
an
Do you think
awesome
it's
time,
tiring?
Oh, yeah, a little bit, but
Yeah.
at the same time, no, very relaxing.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
yeah, really enjoying it. Hey?
Shit, it's what you make it. I think the tinny trips are what you make it.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of other people would have been like, oh, this is shit, everything's going wrong. No way, man. You got to keep positive,
We've
don't
been
you?
lucky with the weather as well.
Oh, man. Yeah, 100%. Going to be a beautiful little sunset tonight, so... Nah, beauty. I want to get more opinions off of you guys as the weekend goes on to see what you think, especially in the Beer and Bites episode. So, but guys, as I said, the food aspect of tonight, very boring, and I won't put you through it, but keep an eye out for the Beer and Bites episode. But the next time I see you guys will be in the morning, bright and early, some beautiful little B-roll of this glassy little river here. I'll see you guys soon.
I'm just glad we made it through. Just so good, baby, yeah. Just so good, baby, yeah. Just so good, baby, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was hitting branches on the end there. Yep. Oh, shit.
Baby, from the struggle.